Hi everyone, welcome to our live Mercury Retrograde reading. So this is going to be a general reading. We're just going to see what comes through. No personal questions for this reading. I have put that in the comments as well. We're just going to see what we need to know kind of like for a collective reading. I'm going to give a few minutes for people to join. So let me know in the comments how you're finding this Mercury retrograde so far. Hopefully it's not been affecting you all too much. How has it been? We're only a few days in. I'm going to look into what we can expect for kind of, all different areas. We will just see what comes through from spirit, but I'm going to look into kind of like love, relationships, soul connections, and get some kind of like messages of guidance as well. Also, tomorrow I have a new video coming to YouTube, how to survive Mercury retrograde. So I'm really excited to be sharing that with you. So that's going to have all my tips on not only how to survive this particular Mercury retrograde in Libra, but also how to thrive in this Mercury retrograde. So it's not all doom and gloom with Mercury retrogrades. There's lots and lots of positives. Hi everyone. It's good to see so many of you already. I'm going to start in like a minute or two. We're just going to give time for people to join. No personal questions, please. This is a general reading. Also, Mercury retrogrades will definitely affect you depending on like where Mercury is in your birth chart. So you might find that, this Mercury retrograde being in Libra, it might affect some of you more than others. So if you're finding it really, really hard, then definitely just slow down, take these few weeks for yourself. Yes, it did affect the tarot class. I find Mercury retrograde okay. It's just the technology side of things which really frustrates me. It's like it makes me mindful about recording videos. Like I have to check my mic properly, and like yesterday for our tarot workshop, that luckily it just cut out right at the very end. But it's just like loads of little kind of mishaps and frustrations. So try not to get wound up if you do find things going a little bit wrong at the moment. I was actually really like wary about going live, but I thought, you know what? We all know that it's Mercury retrograde, so if something does go wrong, I know you guys will be really patient with me. But yeah, I love going live, and I'm starting to feel much better now as well. Okay, let's see what we need to know for this Mercury retrograde. Guys, straight up, Ace of Pentacles. This is not all bad. Ace of Pentacles, this is actually a really good time for you to think about opportunities here. With this Ace of Pentacles, something's going to be coming your way in the next couple of weeks. So there is an opportunity which is heading right for you, but I feel that you need to take this opportunity and nurture it, but don't necessarily take those next steps just yet. I feel this is more about you like attracting something your way, whether this is like a career opportunity or some kind of romantic opportunity. I love the Ace of Pentacles because it means this is tangible. You are going to have something that you can hold, something which is really, really grounded. I don't feel this new beginning is going anywhere, and you definitely don't need to rush it. I'm shown like, when you get given a bag of seeds, and different seeds get planted at different times during the year. Just because you're given this seed right now, it doesn't mean you have to plant it immediately. You can just like keep it somewhere safe for a little bit, and you'll know when the time is right. I feel some of you have been arguing with family members, or could be like a romantic connection here, because I'm just showing there's a bit of conflict. So just be mindful of communication. Yeah, look, we've got the Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands, which flew out. So if there has been arguments or tension, then someone here actually wants to message you and either apologize for what they've done, or they're going to surprise you. So obviously, Mercury retrograde always brings up people from your past, but that's really being confirmed with these cards. So you might actually find that whoever offers this new opportunity, this new beginning here with this Ace of Pentacles, it's going to be someone who I think a lot of you kind of walked away from here. So this could either be an opportunity you walked away from coming back around, or it might very well be a person who you walked away from who's going to be coming back in with their message. So you've got someone coming back. I feel this person's kind of waiting. So I feel kind of 2 weeks here. Well, 1 to 2 weeks, I'm going to say. So within the next 7 to 14 days, you're going to be hearing from this person. I want to find out why you left them behind. You're going to be getting messages about this through your dreams as well. So a lot of you are going to have like a vision of this happening before it happens. So if you get that dream, then just know, yeah, this person is thinking about you. So let's see why this was never explored or why it was left behind before. Four of Wands. Because you weren't sure that the foundation was there. This is really confirming, you know, you kind of walked away from this because you either didn't think it was stable, or you didn't feel like it was going to go anywhere with this Four of Wands. Maybe it wasn't bringing you the happiness, or maybe it wasn't balanced. For some of you, this could definitely be love and relationships here, because the Four of Wands is our twin flame soul connection card. So maybe you've been kind of like ignoring a connection here because you've been focused on, you know, moving forwards. Doesn't mean you left it behind properly, but you kind of like were just detaching a little bit from this. However, this person's coming back in. I do think a lot of you are going to be getting some wonderful news about your career or finances over the next 2 weeks. But yeah, we also have something going on in love and relationships. So someone really wants to put some effort in with you after, I do feel, quite a tense time. King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign here because, you know, the King of Wands, we have our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But don't get hung up on the signs, guys. So this King of Wands is coming in with a lot of motivation, action, drive. They're feeling really quite passionate about you right now. They're kind of planning what to say to you. I feel right now they're feeling super triggered about how to approach you or what to say. And that's why it might take a little bit of time for them to actually reach out. Because this person's kind of angry and frustrated, like picking up on their energy. It's giving me a bit of a headache. So this person's got a lot of stress in their life right now. I'm getting the letter Q. So I feel this person's got some big questions, unanswered questions. So it's like they want to ask you some things, but not having the answers right now is really, really frustrating. It's really, really frustrating them. They want to know what's going on with you. They want to know kind of where they stand, or basically they're in the dark a little bit right now, and it's not good for them. Like, they're not happy about this. We've got the Love card coming out from the Soul's Journey. So this is definitely someone who you either are connected to romantically, or you have been connected to romantically. You may have always asked for this person's help, and perhaps you've not been asking for their help recently, and that's what's triggering them. You know, you may have been kind of like stepping into more independence, like a more powerful place for yourself. And yeah, this person likes to be of service. They like to help you. So someone's ego is being a little bit poked and prodded right now, just because of how independent and self-sufficient you've become. So this King of Wands is planning their next step. Service. So I said, you know, they want to help. Their next step here is to come to you and basically say, how can I help? You know, what do you want from me? Do you still need me? I feel they're feeling like really insecure right now that you just don't need them anymore, that you're like moving forwards, moving away from them. The Lovers. You may not even know the depth of this person's feelings for you, because we've got the Love card followed by the Lovers. Wow, like this person has some really, really strong feelings for you that they're frustrated about. This person's frustrated that either they are still in love with you, or they're frustrated that they're falling in love with you. You know, I really think they're not kind of embracing these feelings right now. It's becoming a bit of a hindrance. It's like they can't get you off their mind at this moment. Maybe they're having some nightmares about you or dreams about you, because there's a big push for them to communicate and come in with this Ace of Pentacles. So you are very likely to hear from this person in the 3D. You know, they seem to be like sending you a message here. Maybe even like asking to come and see you. This person might show up really quite unexpectedly here. They've got a decision that they are making. It's like they're just deciding, you know, what is my next step here? You know, what is the best thing to do? Queen of Swords. They aren't sure, like, if you are still even open to them with this Queen of Swords energy. It's likely that you set some really, really strong boundaries with them. Like, you seem to have emotionally detached a lot. Even if you've not been emotionally detached, it's like you've just become so much more independent that this person feels you're being cold with them. But perhaps you're not being cold. Maybe you're just not overgiving anymore. You know, there could have been this cycle of you giving this person too much, them taking that, but then not reciprocating. So you've definitely like pulled back your power. You've been going through a huge transformation. So you've kind of like turned your back on this person a little bit recently, just to focus on your own things. And yeah, it's like really irritated this person, because they suddenly feel like either you're not giving to them or you don't need them anymore. Things are not very clear in this connection right now. King of Pentacles. Yeah, things are not very clear in this connection right now, because we have this King of Wands who seems very concerned that you are maybe, your attention is elsewhere. With this King of Pentacles, they know that they need to come to you here with this Ace. It's like they're realizing they can't keep coming in with just kind of passion and ideas. They need to come in with something stable. So that's what they've been working on. And that's probably what they're working on right now, is how can I bring more stability to you? How can I give you what you want? Because you're basically taking no shit from this person anymore. You know, if they've just like, you know, been very kind of like passive with you, or just not putting in that effort, you establish some really strong boundaries and you're making this person give you more. You know, that's kind of like what you've either said to them, or that's just the vibe that you are giving off. So now I feel this King of Pentacles is wanting to give you something stable, They know they need to work through their anger and frustrations first of all. I do see that this person, as much as they really want to get up and go right now, they're probably going to give it a week or two before they reach out or before they give you this Ace of Pentacles, just because they need time to get grounded and like sort out other things, whatever has been blocking them. I think this person's got a very sweet soul, but they do have a big ego as well. So their ego can definitely block them and make them kind of like distracted from this connection or their path at times. It's just like they have other stresses or other things that they like to focus on. And that can be really annoying for you because, you know, you always kind of like reach out to them. You always kind of overgive. So as you've stopped doing that, you can see how the balance is being restored. 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups. This person clearly has to carry more weight in this connection. They're realizing that they need to kind of take on more responsibility. They need to give you more. They need to do more. That's what Mercury Retrograde really is doing for this person. It's getting them to realize, you know, what are they focusing on? You know, is it the right things? And how can they give this connection more of a chance? With the 3 of Cups, I really see this person wanting to meet up with you. You know, that is my meetup card. So it's likely that you're going to either be spending some time with this person. They're going to ask to come and see you. I really see them coming to you rather than you going to them. Maybe you're always the one who like reaches out first or goes towards them, but now it's like the roles have completely reversed. Like they're gonna be contacting you to basically say like, are you free? Like, can we meet up? Can we talk things through here? It's important that you both try to leave things behind. It's important that you both just try and let the past go. Because if you both keep looking backwards, look, the Hanged Man, it's only going to keep you really frustrated and stuck. I'm not too sure if there was some kind of dishonesty here, but there's definitely been something which has created this stagnation. It might just be that because neither of you were able to get over the past, it was keeping you quite stuck. But now there's a huge change in perspective, like I said, and like the approach feels really, really different right now. Some of you might even find that you are attracting someone new. You know, if you're like focusing on like new love, new relationships, new opportunities, then you might find that that's what comes towards you here, because there's going to be a choice for you to make. We've got the 7 of Cups. So there's going to be a decision for you to make about, you know, what do I invest in? What do I give my attention to? The Death card. There's transformations taking place within your romantic situation. Doesn't seem to matter whether you're kind of like coupled up or not here, because Death came out underneath the 4 of Wands, which is really confirming that some kind of cycle is coming to an end. But whenever I see the Death card, I always know that new beginnings are here as well. So it's like there's much more going on than what you may realize right now. Maybe you're focusing so much on completion and endings, and actually what you're going to see happen is a complete fresh start. It's like there's a new beginning here that maybe you just don't expect. The first card was the Ace of Pentacles, which is a card of new beginnings, and it's like you just don't expect to see this happen. You know, some of you may have given up completely. It's like you just shifted your focus away from it. You completely surrendered, and as you did that, you know, here is your fresh start. You could be dealing with a Scorpio here as well, guys. I've got Scorpio, Gemini. But, you know, like I said before, don't get hung up on signs. Oh, and we've got Capricorn flying out. We've got our devil. There's a really tempting choice for you. Whatever it is that comes towards you, this kind of new opportunity or old opportunity which is being revisited, it brings a lot of temptation with it. You know, the devil coming out underneath for lovers, you're going to be struggling to make a decision here. I feel this is one where you're really going to have to weigh up the pros and cons, because this feels very exciting, but there's also maybe a little bit of fear or hesitation. Because I split the deck and we got the Six of Cups. So revisiting this, it's like you're not sure whether the past is going to repeat itself, whether it's going to work out this time round. You're dealing with someone who feels really bound to you. They feel kind of unable to escape this connection. Let me see, what is this really tempting choice or decision that you have? The Hierophant. Taurus energy. It's like you just want to wait a moment before deciding what to commit to. Something here is asking for your commitment, whether it is a relationship or whether it's a job here, which obviously, you know, you'll have to either accept or turn down. It's huge. This Ace of Pentacles, like, because you don't expect to see it, you're not really ready when it shows up. So when it does appear, you're really tempted to seize the opportunity, but there's this hesitation, like, should I commit to it? Like, is it the right time? Are there more lessons to be learned? Am I ready for this? It's like you're in this full energy and you need to take the leap of faith, but you're a bit scared about taking that leap of faith. You know, you're scared that it just isn't going to work out for some reason, or it's not going to move forwards in the way that you want it to. I just keep hearing it's safe. So if you do feel really unsure about this, then it is safe to explore. You know, it's safe to at least look at the Ace of Pentacles, look at what is being handed to you, and you can just take your time to think about it. There's no need to rush. There's no need to kind of act impulsively here. Give it a bit of time and see how you feel. You'd be surprised at whoever this person is who's coming in, because they're going to put a lot of effort in. I actually feel if you turn down their pentacle, they're going to come back in with another one. So it's like, even if you like reject their offer or turn down this opportunity, they don't seem to want to take no for an answer. It's like they're going to keep working hard here to try and get you to accept or commit. Yeah, the Star, the Fool, and we've got the Five of Wands. You might even find that if you don't accept this opportunity, they could actually like create a bit of tension with you and like really put their foot down and try and get you to explore this, because it's taken them a lot of courage to take this leap of faith towards you. And they're realizing, do you know what? You actually are a wish come true. You know, they want this. That Fool and the Star card, it's like they're trying to be more authentic with you. They're trying to show you their more vulnerable side. You know, they're really revealing a lot of themselves. And And they've spent a lot of time preparing for this. So because they've taken so long to get this opportunity ready, they want you to accept it. And like I said, if you don't accept it, I think they're just going to like make another offer, or they, like I said, they might cause a bit of argument about this. This is a big risk for whoever this person is. Like, them leaping towards you, like, it really is taking a lot of courage. Because they don't know what you're going to do. They really don't. They don't know whether you're going to accept or, you know, reject them. They have no idea what lies on the other side of this. But it's like, because you are such a big wish come true, they're going to just take that chance anyway. I really get the feeling that this person thinks there's some kind of competition here. There's some kind of competition for you. There was a big, like, painful situation here. In the past, though, it's like there was maybe a painful ending, or perhaps when you like rejected this person previously, or you kind of distance yourself from them, it caused them a lot of pain, because I just feel they've hit, you know, rock bottom since you did that, and that's been pushing them to transform, pushing them to go through their ego death here. The moon. It's brought up a lot of fears. We have a new moon on the 6th, so something could happen around that new moon. Yeah, I feel that's going to be when this person takes a leap, you know? That seems to be the trigger which gets them wanting this new beginning with you. It's pretty scary for this person to take this leap of faith towards you, because they see you as the world right now. They're realizing basically exactly what they want with you. You know, they're kind of seeing you in a different light here. Your energy feels very, very different to them, and that's pushing them to kind of appreciate you a lot more. And they just aren't sure whether or not you're going to accept them. But they're going to try and create this opportunity with you anyway, because they just don't want to risk missing out. It's like it reaches a point where it's just worth taking a chance, because if they don't take a chance, they'll definitely regret it. Look, the Sun and the Four of Pentacles, this person's not prepared to let go of you. You know, they want to hold on tightly to this connection. They're just adamant that they're not going to lose you. So the more they feel like they're losing you, the more they're clinging on. And with this Sun card, in fact, the fact that the Sun and the Moon have come out so close together really is confirming that, you know, they know that you are their divine counterpart. They know that you are their other half, or that you are the perfect balance, like yin yang. You know, I'm showing number 69. So it's like they really do feel that you just create this perfect balance for them, and they're just not prepared to lose that. But I know that there's been a bit of hermit energy here. I know that, you know, someone here has been maybe like refusing to engage in this, or, you know, shutting down emotionally. Like, this could have been them, and then maybe you reciprocated that energy with them, because like I'm shown this game of ping pong going backwards and forwards. So there's been like a little bit of kind of bouncing your energies off one another here. Let's get some romance angels. Let your friends help you. So this is asking you to definitely, you know, accept support from other people. Whether this is friends, whether it's like your spirit guides. But you don't have to do this on your own. Reconciliation. Someone's definitely coming back from your past. This could also be a soulmate. You know, if this is someone new who's coming in, then it's someone who you share past life history with, because, you know, this is someone returning to your life. And we've got stay optimistic about your love life. So make sure that you are letting your friends help you. Make sure that you are, you know, staying positive and high vibration, doing activities which make you happy, because the more optimistic and high vibes you are, the closer you get to like attracting this energy, this reconciliation, this soulmate, you know, whether it's new love or old love. It's really clear that someone here does want to come in. I can't help but feel that some of you are going to have a choice between maybe 2 or more people, because that Lovers and the Devil coming out underneath it, it's like it's a hard decision to make. It's definitely not easy. You're not really sure what to do, what to accept, or maybe whether it's the right time to accept. Okay, let me get some more cards with my vice versa deck. So let's just see, anything else we need to know? Knight of Swords. When they decide they're ready to come in, they're going to act quickly. But right now, I really feel they're preparing. You could be dealing with an impulsive air sign here, but the Knight of Swords just acts fast when he feels like the time is right. I feel like you are getting so much positive energy in your life, and because this person senses you changing, it's like they then want to come in and just see like what is going on with you. So let's see this Knight of Swords bringing the Ace of Swords. So we do have this person coming in to communicate. You know, this is a message. So there's going to be this message delivered within the next like week to 2 weeks. And it's going to be quite a big breakthrough. I feel this is going to give you kind of like the path that you need to move forwards with this person. So it is going to be a really positive conversation, which does get things moving forwards. It gets you both able to at least see ahead. You know, because it was the Ace of Pentacles that came out at the start of the reading, it's like this is an opportunity to start again. High Priestess. Whatever this person's going to be talking to you about, it's like it's something you've not discussed before. It feels like it's something quite new. They definitely struggle with their words here. They struggle. It's like they struggle to say nice things. I don't know if you've had like quite a toxic conversation with this person recently, but it is like they're struggling to maybe express their feelings. Maybe they're struggling to say what they want here, because I just feel lots of kind of toxicity coming out their mouth. Doesn't mean that they're saying mean things. It's like they're saying maybe ego-based things. They're unable to kind of really like tune into their heart center and say what is in their heart. I can see you're like reading the rule book to this person. It's like you're saying, look, if you're going to come back in, these are the rules you must abide by. It's like you're being very assertive with your boundaries, and I actually really like that energy, because you're being super upfront and clear with this person. Like, you know, this is what I expect, this is what I need or I want, and kind of letting this person decide, okay, well, can I do that or not? I can't even tell you how powerful the Divine Feminines are feeling right now. I love the energy that I'm getting. It's very assertive. It's like, yeah, you want to take a chance, then okay, but you best come in with a fresh energy. You know, you're really saying, you need to take this leap of faith towards me, and I need to see that you're ready to start again. You don't want this person to come in with like their ego again. You really want to see their like true self. You want authenticity more than anything, and you want to see this person's been healing. Divine Feminine's here. It's like you're just expecting a new beginning now. You know, it's like you're just really putting your foot down and being like, do you know what, we have a fresh start, or we just don't do this. Ace of Wands. You want to see the phoenix. You want to see the rebirth with this person. There's been so many challenges here, which I feel that you guys have overcome. The Lovers and the Seven of Cups. You are going to be thinking about your choices here. When this opportunity comes in, it's like you really start to kind of weigh up the pros and cons. You're waiting to see what is like the grounded offer that is coming your way. You don't want to get caught in like this fantasy or this illusion. You know, you want to make like a really stable and solid decision. But with the Lovers card coming out again, big choices are being made around this connection over the next kind of week or two. In fact, like all these cards are really kind of short-term energy. We've got 2 aces. We've got the number 2 as well with the High Priestess. So I really do feel the next week to 2 weeks is going to be big for this connection, about choosing what direction it moves in. The Chariot. And what did I say about number 69 before? I don't know if you can see it on like the back of his cloak there. But this person really feels you are their other half. You know, you bring the balance that they need. And sure, there's been obstacles here, but you seem like prepared to move forwards with this person if they come in with the right energy. The annoying thing is, I just feel this person comes to you all the time with like their ego. It's like they find it really difficult to express their deeper emotions. Like, even though they have this cup full of love for you, it's always hidden, you know? It's always like it's there, but they don't really want to show it to you. Got to say, guys, the past is in the past. It's really important. I'm getting that message a lot today. Like, the past is in the past. You need to be prepared to leave it behind. Ace of Pentacles and our King of Wands flew out as well. Some of you really are going to be facing a choice as well between 2 people. Like, I feel that very, very strongly. Like, someone from your past may come back, but you may have found that by then, perhaps you're in a different situation altogether. So there could be this choice between 2 people, or even just, you know, the choice between whether to accept this person back or whether to just keep moving forwards. Take it as it resonates. I just know that there is a big decision and you're weighing up the pros and cons because you have all these new beginnings heading your way and you're not too sure which one to accept, and that's completely okay. You do not need to rush it. Mercury retrograde is always more of a time of reflection. So whenever kind of opportunities come my way during Mercury retrograde, I use that time to just kind of think about it. And then if I still want to explore that after Mercury goes direct, then I know that at least I've not rushed it. You know, I've given it some time and thought. Let's see, anything else we need to know today? Judgment. It is a big decision. It seems like there's huge decisions being made here. You know, it is going to be a bit challenging, guys. I'm not going to lie. I feel some of you are not too sure about what to do. But over the next week or two, there's going to be this opportunity which is going to give you so much clarity that this decision gets easier. It's a big opportunity for like rebirths as well within, you know, romantic connections. Someone here wants a second chance with you for sure. You know, that's what they want to ask. They want this second chance. They want to show you more about how they feel. But yeah, for some of you, this could be more than one person who's desiring a second chance. So it is going to be up to you to decide either what or who you commit to. Okay, I'm just going to get a Wisdom of the Oracle card for Mercury Retrograde. Between Worlds. So yeah, you know, this is a time to really just embrace the pause. You are moving out of a cycle and you're moving towards a new cycle. But this in-between phase, it's not going to last too long. In fact, this card is the number 3. Mercury retrograde is around 3 weeks. So basically, Spirit is saying use Mercury retrograde as a time to just embrace that you are in between phases right now. And this is a really good time for you to just stop and think about what you're leaving behind, think about what you're moving towards, and just work on, you know, staying in your power, focusing on self-love, and know that things are going to pass. Like, you know, if you're struggling with things right now, then it's going to get easier. If you're feeling like frustrated that there isn't movement, then there will be movement soon. It's just like, accept the transition that you are going through right now. This kind of feels like no man's land. Like, you are just kind of coming out of one situation, but you're not fully into the next situation. I do feel new energy coming between you and another person though. So like, this card in this deck for relationships is all about exploring this new energy, entering a connection, but not really like making like a big decision about the relationship just yet. Just kind of exploring it playfully. You know, you might not know where things are heading right now, but you are safe to explore it and just kind of play around with this new beginning and see whether you want to turn this energy into something more stable. Okay, guys. For those of you who want some messages from your divine counterpart for Mercury retrograde, I'm going to pull some now. So let's get some messages from your divine counterpart. I'm going to use the Lover's Oracle as well as both my message decks. So let's see what your person wants to say. There we go. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow because you will be surprised where it leads. So your person really is just asking you to kind of surrender to the in-between. My higher self is trying to reach you. So they are definitely getting through in your dreams here. Stop pushing me. I need to make my own choices. I do listen to what you say and I try to find a solution within myself. So they're kind of saying like, look, I listen to everything you say, but please don't push me. I need to make this decision for myself. And right now, I don't really know what to say to you. So give it a week or two and I really feel this energy is going to start shifting. Let's get some messages from this person's higher self. See what their higher self has to say to you. True love has a habit of coming back. I always feel, you know, what's meant to be won't pass you by. When I follow my heart, it leads me to you. And their final message for you, I forgive you. I've been getting that message so much in collective readings lately, especially for twin flames. So it's really interesting that we've got all this energy of forgiveness. It just feels like you're both releasing any anger or blame and just like removing any kind of heavy energy which has been like weighing this connection down. You know, forgiveness is always needed, and you might be thinking, you know, I don't need to be forgiven for anything, but we never know how our actions affect other people. You know, like if someone says you hurt them, you can't say I didn't, because that's clearly how they feel. So your counterpart here is obviously forgiving you for something which has hurt them or affected them, which is good, because it means that as they forgive, they're releasing any like lower vibration energy, and they are kind of like aligning with this union, with this connection. Okay, guys, do let me know if you've got any comments on the reading. That is all I am going to do for today for our Mercury retrograde reading. So I can see your comments. So if you have anything that you want to mention, let me know. But yeah, I think that's a really, really positive reading. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Just to mention, I do have a new moon workshop coming up as well. So you can book that on my site. There's not many spaces available because I do really small groups for my workshops. But yeah, I've got a new moon workshop where we're going to focus on the new moon coming up and also Mercury retrograde. So I really enjoy doing those. The last two have been wonderful. So if you would like to join, then you can do so by visiting my website, sacredspacereadings.co.uk. That's a website where you can book readings with me and my workshops. And then sacredspace.co.uk is my Patreon site for all of my extendeds. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful Mercury retrograde, and it is not too bad. Like I said at the start of this, but you might have missed it, tomorrow I am posting a how to survive Mercury retrograde video with all my tips on not only how to survive these 3 weeks, but also how to thrive, how to turn this into opportunities, and how you can use these 3 weeks to actually manifest and create opportunities for yourself. So yeah, you know, don't forget to check that out, because I actually enjoy Mercury retrogrades. Obviously there's a few frustrations, but if you always think negatively about it, then you'll only see the negatives, and actually there's so many positives to Mercury retrograde. Okay, so I'm going to leave this live here. It was lovely seeing you all. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll be back with another live real soon.